Hello Infernobles friends. So in this video we are gonna see a high skill match against not any random person but Elijah Green, who is recently a YCS champion. So anyway, let's see. He won the dice roll and he's playing I think Brankets in DPE, probably Brave. But what does he has right now? He has DPE and 2 interruptions. I think that's his only play, his best play. We have caught win in permanent, so win first it was like a bad hand. We could have not combo because he has impermash. Like win second, let's see. So when we see this as the first card he activates, we feel really good because that means okay, imperm is trading with DPE, and then the rest is probably gonna trade with back row or hand traps. That's a good scenario for us. They are not gonna FTK or full combo. So it's 3 interruptions. But then we use Imperm and it's 2 interruptions. Against 5 cards, even though one is Godwin, I think this is enough gas to OTK. So yeah. So right now I'm looking myself at a pretty good position. We gotta start with special summons, so we don't commit anybody. I mean any normal summon. Now we add gear fit. I mean, at this point, if he has gold ogre, I think we lead. Yeah, because then this could get us red layer to get red layer and then some Oliver. I mean, it was not the best, but I think it was okay. I mean, maybe we should have not add this, but the thing is, this is not only a cost for a dolphin or unicorn. This could also be normal summon. So take that into account, please. Now we mill 3 for dolphin and yeah, that base the ash. So now we are only going up against 2 interruption. We are thinking they are these or dropless or called by. That's it. Or a dead crossout. I mean, not that because we use imperm, they should have crossout this. So yeah, just doing 2 negations. So what should we do now? What do you think? Okay, we gotta utilize this hand as much as possible, which means getting Renault and then get an extra extender. That's exactly what we are going to do. So we're gonna get Renault and we gotta summon Oliver. We gotta special summon this. Why? Because now we can normal summon Colwyn. And then this gets back the fossil. This is a misplay. This should have been DDR. You know why? Because with DDR we could have gone for a better line of play. Well, right now our goal is to bait these two. The best way is Charles or Fleur and then Unicorn. And right now we have Charles. Yeah, because then this plus any of these two is Roland, then fossil this back, that's Charles. Charles and this unicorn, and then we have the tuner. But right now, the fossil is gonna vanish Colwyn, so that's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. If this was DDR, right now, okay, we summon Roland. Right now we could DDR red layer and make Fleur with red layer and this. So at that point we are gonna pop one of these. Yeah, maybe use the negate if it's necessary, but in this case it's not. So we just pop one, then unicorn the other one, and then full combo. But now this was on graveyard, so the combo was easier to achieve. Because now Coldwind is vanished, we gotta do some extra steps. And we gotta get lucky with the power tool. That's a little bit unfortunate. At this point, we always gotta remember imperm column for the equips that we are gonna activate. So first power tool is fine because we have DDR, but the second one requires luck. That's the problem. Now this is like a freestyle combo, but it works. That's the idea. So here, yeah, thanks to this, it works. If we were not grabbing DDR, that was pretty awkward because then we had to. I mean, we could call win vanish this, but it was. I mean, it was not OTK, and that's the goal. So now this is a cool line of play. We just summon call win, put open 001, we call win vanish, and then Dracosac put back put more tokens. And OTK, this can attack because we didn't use the second effect. And this is a pretty nice machine board, you know? Infernoble is a machine deck after all. Yeah. So game 2, we are going up against, okay, FTK, and Double Butler is also kind of FTK, but we have Bell for this. So yeah, okay, we can stop the Butler, but they have 2 FTK cards against us. We don't have any Lightning Storm, so what are we gonna do? They have now another interaction. Now we let them combo. We could use Bell on this second effect. Let's wait for him. Now, here we could use Bell, but at this point, any kid name in hand could make Frank's life, and that's never good. But then they have 2 monsters, they could keep going maybe. So I think it's better to save this for the Bow Bow in our turn. Yeah, he adds back, he puts token, summon that. And of course, at this point, we don't know that they have FTK. But when he shuffles back Meow, we are like, that's weird. I mean, now this is not gonna stop double Raigeki, only one Raigeki. So our guess is that they have Nip. So we were thinking, okay, for sure he has like Nip Veiler and a lot of interruptions. But we were thinking that this was like imperm interruptions, not skill ring. And I don't know why is he playing Banshee, because he cannot like mill this of Beatrice or anything. So it's kinda bad in my opinion. I don't think he's on shooting Riser, so who knows. And his end phase is zombie world, which means now this is kinda turn off, you know? Like this cannot search because I don't think he's playing 2 copies. And we top the imperm, which could be nice against a DPE that he doesn't have, or a Brave Griffin that he doesn't have. So we just build this, and at this point we are like, okay, we really need connector to go through. When he flips this, man, we are scared. We are like, should we out scoop right now? No, because we have an out in the form of imperm again in the column. But that's really noob. Don't fall into this misplay, because when this is face up, everything is negated. If everything is negated, we don't have a valid target to use imperm, so this is pointless. We should have not said anything. I mean, we're putting this to bluff, but it was useless. This should have been in hand for sure. And now our game plan under skill ring is having like a boss monster. If you see, they don't have any prank kits, so they cannot go off. So all we gotta do is like right now with this, it's like getting like, what can I say, red layer Oliver into Charles or top the Gifford, something like that. When he's normal summon this, we are like, oh man, now he can use this and get zombie world. So in our, okay, now he used zombie world, so it is pointless, you know. Now he gets a draw. Griffin. Now we learn the mistake, and yep, that's bad. But we have a plan B. Like I told you, red layer Oliver. Now DDR is kinda dead, because Phoenix Blade is dead, because these are zombies now. Anyway, Charles control. You wanna use this, but guess what? You need 2 spell or trap zones available to use Draco Bag effect to bounce, so they cannot bounce right now, and they know it. They keep getting pluses. And thanks for us, they are not getting any kid. So this is the highest attack that we can put. So we just try to go for the beatdown. They draw bad. They have to sacrifice this, even though that means no Draco back. But that's like the only play. Bale is gonna be really insane later on. Now we use the secret effects to get from the graveyard. Now we keep going. Here crashes. We build this. This is pretty straightforward. I don't think we have any choice. Honestly, the only choice was keeping this in hand and these two. Now he's. Yeah, this looks like gold format. Not gonna lie. This is pretty self-explanatory. Here we make the first misplay. Because we are winning, we have the big attack monster. We should have just summon an attack and try to beat over. Especially if we know they are on roll. And roll could have low defense points. Yeah. Because if we did that, okay, we are getting damage, but that doesn't matter because we control the tempo. Because then this is face up, and then just Charles kill this. Our logic here was that we didn't want them to use Pandemonium. So if they were setting like any kid, we could be crushing them, but that's stupid because if they have any kid, they could just combo. So it was a bad idea. At this point, what can we do? We could have like attack here, and maybe attack directly. My point here is that there was a window of opportunity in which we won. When we killed the roll with Charles because it was face down, we should have killed the Griffin Rider. That way next turn Connector could have killed this and we could have swing for one extra attack. Yeah, we could have won. Now they top a parent kit and they go off. I don't think I'm gonna stop this because yeah, they just go off and there's skill drain. We have an argument to come back, and that's gonna happen because they get rid of Zombie World. So now DDR is live, Phoenix Blade is live, the quips are live. So now we have a little shot, but this is too oppressive. I mean, the fact that they could Rayeki at any point, because even though we can grind right now on their skill ring, because we have triple DDR and a boss monster. That's the only reason. But it's kind of pointless because as long as they can get another kit, they get the engine going. So yeah, this dies and summon this, and that's an issue. That's the kit they needed. Now they even have kits and brave, so yeah, I should just skip this to save your time, but maybe you wanna see how this ends. So our only kind of quote-unquote misplay was the attack. We should have killed Griffin Rider and Connector on draw. That was the only way of we winning this. But you know, this was like unwinnable. They had a skill range zombie world. We didn't have backrow removal. So the other misplay was Improm, but I mean, it didn't matter too much. It could have been in hand and that's it. Yeah, then we just wait. They control the board. We only have one DDR, but it's not gonna be enough. Here, if they didn't use Battler effect, we could also have a chance of winning. But they use the effect. They delete everything, and then they get the field and another kid. And that's the game. I mean, we don't even have any recovery, just maybe gift read. But even then, they could butler the gift read, so yeah. Do we top the gift read? That's the question. We did. We opened our good friend. Okay, so game 3. That was a really long game 2, I know. Game 3, we opened kinda bad, you know? Dexbot, and Gambit. They have double draw. But we should be in a good position because we have combo. So right now, because we have need, the idea has to be going for Renault, setting up Renault Gem and Gearfit with Renal Equip. This and Renault into Isolde summon Oliver, then going to one power tool, and then ending on this Charles Herald and Nip, which is solid. But the role is gonna change things now. So we gotta go all in, just going for the 2 warriors combo. I mean under the draw, the no power tool, which is just Herald Charles. Now a little trick. So most people usually goes well here, the 001 summon. But I know he was playing Infernoble a really long time ago, and if you know the deck, there is a weakness that I don't mind sharing with you because it's real, and that's gonna be using zero Bell not on this, but on Bell. Sorry, on Balmung. So there is a chance that he knows the interaction, and he could use Bell on Balmung. So what are we gonna do to prevent it? So the idea will be that we go directly into Herald. Here we go for Herald, Charles, then we are not in danger of the belling. But I thought about it like 1 2 minutes. I decided that it was worth the risk. But we needed more bodies to not die. They could not go into stews, I believe, so the token and Colwyn could be like a defensive wall. It could be effective. So yeah, we took the risk. It paid off. Now we have a giant wall and 3 interruptions, which is good. I mean, my original plan was Gearfried on top, so we just trade Gearfried withdrawal. And here he summons Kid. We are like, you know what? We pop this. You want to use something else? We negate. You want to do something more? We can nip and trigger the rental and get follow up. So yeah, this is a no-brainer. And he scoops. That's it. Hope you learned something, especially in game 2. Yeah, sometimes here I take notes of my misplays, just so I can improve as a player. And I hope you can improve too. So I like the video if you liked the video, and see you in the next video.